Yo, Vision. Yo, man, I miss being a kid again, you know what I mean?
Oh, tell me about it, man. I miss those days, man. Everything was so simple back then, man.
We taking it back to old school rap. Ciphers to rap, a cipher so we can shoot craps. At school, niggas got slapped for talking a lot. Hip hop heads with a boombox walking the block. Banging them summer jams, little kids doing the running man. Crack slingers with money, rap with rubber bands. Posting on the corner all day like stop signs. Glocks in each other's face, yelling this spot's mine. Basketball games in the park. I used to watch before the streetlights came on, right before dark. Mines wasn't playing, I still remember walking past the liquor store with all the fiends begging. Music of the project, nightlife consists of sirens. Before the sirens, all you heard was shots firing. A drastic moment in my life was when my brother died. I knew he was gone when I seen my mother cry. I miss playing Street Fighter 2. My favorite player was Sagat with all the tiger moves. Arguments in my room about who's the hardest. The game doesn't work, someone got to blow the cartridge. I didn't have much, so we often improvised. Creative minds were needed, incomes minimized. Solidified rap, bringing it back to the classical times of Rakim and Kool G rap. Older kids on Hillcrest, throwing up gang signs. Here comes one time, they all dispersed at the same time like roaches when I turned the kitchen light on. A child of rap who squeezed mics like a python. Saigon living, dope infested children. Homicide on the scene from gun related killings. Yet I miss my childhood, it was the best when Jordans were live and cross colors were fresh. When you got whooping for bringing home bad grades, names on your head with a hot top fade. Now I'm a man trying to make it hustling rules. I remember only worrying about scuffles at school. Reminiscing about the good old days. Young Homage had to grow up where all the crime reigns, but I still managed to maintain the pain. Smile on my face from flashbacks of my days. Vision, how was your good old days?
The good old days was nice, I will never forget the people I met. Growing up in the 90s didn't really mean shit. I could have grown up in the 70s, 80s, or 2000s. Either way, I wasn't allowed to go out, stuck inside. Experience life through the windows, waiting to die. My only retreat was the playground at school with my friends, playing tetherball with the big kids, hoping they slip so I could win and fill my soul with that one true feeling life. For all y'all that don't know, it's the word happiness. Back at home watching Thundercats, He-Man was a shit. Voltron paved the way for Power Rangers, don't even trip. Apologize to the streets, I wasn't allowed to touch them, but now I realize that my words will touch them. High school started hanging around with the wrong crowd. Drugs, guns, playing hooky all at the same time. Nearly fell through the cracks of life, regained composure, and now I sit here and recite composures. Parents quickly relocated after my friend died. Going away present from my friends, a used tape with title book 2. Artist Tupac Shakur, turning point in my life. At the time I couldn't realize. Moved to P-Town where I met my boy Homage. 10 years later, Poetic walked through the door. The rest is history, and here we are, 2006, writing the good old days. Don't you just love it? The good old days was nice, I will never forget. All the people I met, all the influence they had, they made me a man of respect. Hope they're proud of me now, I finally made it after all. Poetic, how was your good old days?
I represent the new school, so check it. The generation of the crack baby epidemic, betrayed by the general, speaking in tongues. Now we march with our fist up, the desolate ones. Kids used to run and hide when they heard the cops drive by. Fall back, nigga, they busting off the 9. They had their bandanas on, the black and the brown. Poetic death to paint a picture if you listen closely. Waking up to a fresh meal of breakfast in the morning, running to the bus stop, it got my heart pumping. Back in the house, I turned on the 64, rocking video games. Your homie shut the door, I idolized the Godfather up on the TV screen. Yo, that was the dream, and Scarface told a youngin' that the world was mine. Behind these closed doors, I idolized the street life, but at the same time, little dude was coming from a private school. Transferred, nigga, I'm rolling with a crew. Got a pen and a pad, and yo, I'm writing that shit. When my grandfather died, hey yo, I'm writing that shit. Had to fall back, didn't wanna die so young. Fast forward a few years, gave me a beat and I'm going. Now I'm resurrecting rap like you heard this before, only this is 06, so ring the alarm. I still think about them good old days. I still think about them good old days, reminiscing on them good days. Poetic death, avoided prison, writing in my rhyme book, trying to save the millions. Pictures of the rap game falling apart. Now I'm here resurrecting the art. I'm reminiscing about them good days. Hey, Homage, tell 'em about them good old days. Vision, tell 'em about them good old days.